she's VRC's full combat capabilities.
That sounds like first Catherine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to make sure I actually put that. That's another thing. I haven't. I'm kind of going to be spitballing a lot of what I'm going to put for the because obviously someone is going to go back to her apartment, right? I'm
VRC
certain
is going
someone
to
will.
take care of that. She's gonna have your apartment cleaned out.
Like an arrow.
Well, I was in a fucking I'm just gonna tell everyone this prototype secret stuff. Who the fuck cares? So, I was inside of a prototype Jaeger unit that some friends of mine built up. Thing is built like a brick shit house, right? That thing went through all sorts of trauma today.
Oh. I'm not out of here.
Through a bunch of other
God you got the military funding to be able to get that thing fixed up.
You know those forge units that LF has? Those big fuckers, right?
I think so.
I dismantled 3 of them.
The fuck? Fuck are they annoying?
Yeah, it's a good question. What was that?
Are you insecure about this? Are you now self-conscious about that? I never noticed.
Oh, that's fair.
I don't spend a lot of time listening to
Oh, hey, it's another Hey, you looking for overseer?
Apparently, everyone says I do.
Ah! I heard I could find her here, yes.
Yeah, cool. Engineering. Mech Bay.
Mech Bay.
But you know what's even more impressive? Out of the 3 of those, forge units we fucking ripped apart, we took out one of the big.
We'll have Suki. Well, Suki, we'll have Nikki look at your processor. If she sees damage, we can fix it, okay?
Question, do I have permission to go to the mech bay? If you know what that is.
Remember? One of her VIs can look.
It's right there. What do you need for?
I'm missing someone who I have been made aware of.
Slightly glowing.
Look at
And that maybe...
I believe you have another member of my religion by the name of Overseer.
Okay.
She is not here right now. You might want to check other parts of the facility.
I have been told that she is in your mech bay, but I don't know where that is.
My right side.
let me look for you.
It's usually meant for.
Let me look for you.
Overseer is not here.
She went downstairs. Overseer's not here. Let's go.
Please, wait.
Gangway, please, gangway.
She's gonna come with us, Nikki.
It's something that helps calm you down.
We'll see you all at the Atlantis soon, okay?
It is not an emergency, I assure you.
Fan of me for cyberware.
See ya,
Guys
boss.
around.
See you later.
I can try.
I need Fox because I don't know what LF did to me. So, out of character.
I'm not sure Fox is around.
Overseer is not currently here.
I don't know either.
Understandable.
Dealing with private matters.
Primal tradition.
Oh, well, so I wish I was told that at the bottom of the elevator.
Yeah, I looked and
Thank you, praise be.
Fox not here. Sorry.
I went chop liver.
Bought some stuff for me, but those are
Nikki's ship.
It's on me.
We're gonna fix this.
One of those.
Yeah, it's cheaper overall. You know,
I'm perfectly okay.
Shit, so.
Sometimes depends.
No, you're not.
Oh, is it Mr. Is it the priest dude?
Yeah, none of us are.
you know, I gotta say, this place is for being quite the shithole.
Yes.
That
I don't think that's
that
what
guy
this
owns.
is.
It's no different.
You guys are alright.
Normal.
He knows how to keep some what's the word? It's like gusto, you know. I say it in English, but fuck me, whatever. Can I help ya?
She's not there. Well, she's busy.
She's not. Yeah, I know she was having a talk with somebody. Well, if you want, you can stay up here, man. Feel free to. So.
Well, I just wanted to meet. I didn't want to interrupt anything. I'm not here for any business. People see my robes and stuff and see me walk and assume it is immediate serious business. But in reality,
That's what I assumed, man. Yeah.
well, in reality, I'm just here because we're from the same religion and I can't meet many people like that.
Another water.
She's in a meeting right now. She will be
Yeah,
free
sure.
hopefully soon.
She'll probably be out soon. You want a drink, my man? Something like that.
Markings
I think a
whatsoever
drink would be
defer my allegiance to
quite
any
nice,
group or
actually.
faction.
Wink,
wink,
man.
nudge, nudge.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Okay, well, let's say that you could
Definitely
find
Are you
not
trying
that
to dupe me or
hypothetical
something?
commanding
You're gonna
officer
spike the
in
drink?
area. Where possibly could they?
Oh no, I don't give a shit. You're not my type, man. You're too old.
Behind you and to your right.
Thank you.
That's not why. That's not what I was thinking. Here, so using my runner's body.
Person I do
But
not
okay.
know.
No, I just usually act a
Another
little
shot,
bit
please.
cuckoo.
Hello, what can I
That's
get?
all.
Don't lie to my face. That's insane.
So, Helios, what I'm hearing is that there was like two teams, right? One is Distraction, the other one's Main, and Distraction lost a dude.
Yes. Yeah.
Is that what I'm hearing?
Drink, please. What alcohol do you have?
I did
Yikes.
not have that.
See, they gotta pay me a
much.
shit ton for that stuff when I left, man.
Whatever you would
Then
like.
again, they are.
In
We
fact,
have a pretty extensive
corporate
power.
Well, let's say
Do you
that
have
effectively
any
what
specific
Yeah, that was
requests?
the assignment.
you have
So,
effectively what I like.
I mean,
I will have
it
some
was to
high
be
quality
loud and
amps
cause damage, and that they did.
from the
what I'm
obscurest
hearing.
region of the galaxy.
But
Yeah, I'll call it impressive. They all. Well,
I'll
they,
have a
they didn't do
look
it.
to see if we
Fuck
have
it.
anything under that
I
name.
mean,
48
we're
hours
out there
before they
and
lock
fuck
that
the
place
tower
down
itself, didn't you?
as a martial law.
Exactly.
I'll have a whiskey.
Not only that, but we destroyed
I can't trust
multiple
industrial no
high-class
more.
LF units
I'll have a
while we were
whiskey.
there. You know the skyscraper.
If we have plenty
tall
of
mechs
whiskey.
they have. We decommissioned.
Honestly, I'm
a dozen
surprised
of them.
Malleus hasn't been taking no opportunities in this, you know?
Don't
He's
know
my
about
councilman,
that.
yo.
The
Shout out
most I'm
Market,
aware
Market by the
of
way,
is,
Rep
well,
Market.
the ones that are-
Surprised he hasn't been taking advantage of any of it.
ones that are
He
more
really just
special
had him
ones
sitting
that
on his
walk
fucking
around
horse,
every
on his
now and
fucking
then.
Tonight,
ivory
I'm covering the
throne,
drink.
making
Maybe
makeup
this
and
was
fucking
scale.
clothes.
I
Nuclear
think
reactor
you made
was
enough
like-
of a point that none of the people
I've
that
arrived on an
Not
occasion,
exactly.
it seems.
Yeah, but he's
like
not
the
flexing with
like
anyone either. He's not
concrete
like trying to
thing.
get more power. He's just kind of there making money.
Yeah, that.
A lot of
Now,
people
picture
need
that
it today.
On top of something's
living off of
head
the passive profit is
with
making
arms
it
and legs. We had to fight 3 to 4 of those things.
Not that I can think of. Okay.
Okay, I just wanted to
Damn.
make sure. Tonight's been a
And
lot,
then,
so...
well, honestly,
There.
very big is the short answer.
But yeah, give it 48 hours, start locking down the district, they'll start rounding up anyone left, right, and center.
I get it, I
I'm
get it.
thinking actual numbers now, so I
I'm
believe
surprised
my
Guardian
rank is
hasn't
a
been
30
involved
meter
in any of
class.
the previous lockdowns either. It's interesting
And
that
they
the
were,
district's kind of
they
sitting
were
in
a
that.
bit taller
I don't
than
think they
me,
give a
so I'm
shit.
thinking
They just
they're
run the
maybe
fucking
about
prisons.
40,
More
maybe
prison than fucking
45
district at this
meter
point.
class.
Hey, what's up? Dude from your religion wanted to meet you.
Wasn't just existing 4 hours ago.
Yeah, he prays too.
Congratulations.
I currently need to go and tend to my medics
Mhm.
beforehand. So
Cool.
So we'll be back to the
minutes.
Or a really tall building.
I've seen a tall building. I think I know what a tall building
You get Scramper?
Well, picture
Maybe
something
that could
that
be a
could
peak
like
here, just not in
scrape the
cybersecurity.
top
They
of
don't
that
just like
thing.
work bars or security, you know? Just complete 180, you know what I mean, right? Just complete like,
I know
yeah,
this
I'm
type
Mexican,
of
I can drink, I can make a drink, I guess, you know?
No,
Ranger, you are one of the only people I would genuinely enjoy helping me behind the bar.
Oh, stop it!
Heard.
Speaking of which, another shot, please.
Another?
Again, I can still feel this migraine. I need to get this sorted out
If you
ASAP.
upgrade to Everclear, that is an option.
Don't drink yourself too sick.
Fuck it, why not?
I'm fucking immortal.
I'll get you a glass of that on top
Alcohol
of it.
usually.
Okay, don't slow
If I forget to understand that
Last time
alcohol
I checked,
usually makes
alcohol
headaches
can't
worse,
fucking
not
disintegrate me to
better.
atoms.
Depending, if you drink enough,
Do it to your liver though. had an uncle once.
you can't feel
Once.
anything. But if you drink
My insides
too
are an
much,
enigma that even I don't understand.
then it does make it worse. There's a sweet spot somewhere in the middle.
Yes, I'm going to
getting there.
I'm
Slowly but
speaking long
surely.
term.
Oh yeah, no, long term, tomorrow's gonna suck.
Listen, lass. I just got done
no
having my
meetings?
brain
You just chilling here
blended
today?
like cake
I'm just
batter.
chilling for a little bit before I
I
do
don't
have
think
to
there's
go
any
to
way I
the
can
meeting.
tomorrow any worse aside from fucking dying.
Explain how your
Well,
brain
it's
has
the
been
same as
blended
the
by
before.
cake like
That we
cake
might
batter.
potentially run through the shutdown.
Well, it's
Needing to
simple, really.
combine and probably
So
throw
the
you
way
guys
that
away.
the Jaeger interface works
Hey man, I always like my work
is
personally.
I
so-
basically neurally uplink to the mech itself. It helps with movement. Basically, every movement I was making, the mech was
Besides the
making.
obvious.
But
you're
essentially
saying
what
angry
that's
with
doing,
Titans.
what it does though, is due to the size of what I was piloting, essentially my brain was overloading itself. Now, it's recommended that once you get to 40 plus meter tall titans that you start having 2 pilots instead of
One
1.
too many videos and just fucking.
I'm still just a solo runner.
Not emergency.
Besides, my Jaeger's only about 30 meters tall at best.
Thank you.
But I was also thrown around like a wet towel rag a few times. Hell, this
My thing.
this big
One of these
fucker
joints
with a
cost
massive
me
hammer
100 creds.
fucking hit me with a
Lothric.
laser.
So
Sent me
enjoy the
through
loud
3
pack.
buildings by the time it was done.
You
But
owe
hell,
me
I
a
felt
joint.
every bit of it in my fucking head. So, all the trauma that the chassis went through, I went through, to an extent. So by the time all the fighting was done, my brain was nothing but mush. I felt it leaking out of my fucking nose half the time.
Yeah, right.
I watched
I mean,
it
hell.
leaking out
I
of your
bring the vibes, all right.
I mean, hell, if you probably didn't take off my respirator, I probably would have drowned in my own
Hey,
blood.
sad vibes, but you know what? We can drink and smoke. You got that at least.
Listen, drinking's
Flavor
best when you're
sticks, everyone
sad.
with flavor sticks.
Also, good God, lass. Jesus.
Hey, she gets it.
I don't want to
I get
sound
that a
rude,
lot.
but could you maybe invest in shorts?
No.
Finally,
Wait a
it's
minute,
not
what the-
me
wait,
hearing that
what
comment.
You're wearing? Hang on, wait
you're
one
not
fucking
much better.
moment. What are you wearing? It's like the complete opposite of shorts. It covers everything but the spot that shorts would be covering. What the
I've
fuck?
seen people cut it on the ceremonial scrolls.
So that's
Okay.
so that's what it's like watching from the other end of the fucking argument.
Good lord.
Yes.
Again, no offense
Exactly
at
what
all.
it
It's just I don't want to seem indecent here, especially as a guest.
Give me the waiver now.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay. Hold up.
Fly over me. I wasn't here.
You're part of this.
I'm
It's
sorry.
fine. Your waiver.
sorry,
There you
Artie.
go. Sign it.
There you go. There you go.
Shot? Do you want
Hey,
everything
better?
or whiskey or both? We can do both.
Well, now I'm gonna start
We
complaining.
didn't notice somebody went missing.
Sorry.
Feeling lucky?
And then somebody else is gone when it was out of our hands.
Stereotypically alcoholic, but I'll just stick with just one. So just hit me with whiskey. I prefer the taste better.
You look like you played, I don't know, like Game
I
Boy.
want some flavor in my mouth when I'm doing
That
this.
looks like they play chess with gods.
Told you come back.
I do browse boards. Just
Over, do I need to leave at any point, or can I just
Appreciate it.
hang out in the cockpit of the crab tonight?
Again, Jenna, it's me. Hey man, we'll
Thank you.
see what's
Got,
the buyer that's coming in.
Another
It's a little bit interesting.
amazing
See what
fucking
they're,
moment.
They're like
You want to talk about
So I was
So
fighting one of their forge units.
Okay.
I fucking
Again?
I fucking got it laid out on its back.
Cool.
I was getting shot at by one of those Legion class titans. So what I did is I grabbed it by its fucking ankles, spun it around and threw it at the
I'm not gonna
fucker.
try and fix it up tonight. It's not a good idea.
Also-
My hands are gonna start shaking.
That was the highlight of my
How
fucking day.
many Titan, like Titans were there? Like
Countless.
my style.
Are you fine?
I'm going to be honest with you, countless.
Do you know if they had any class? Because you said Legion. How many classes
Right.
of them was there?
We
the others?
encountered legions.
None of us are.
I believe it's called North Star, the one that can fly.
Find that.
Yeah, North
Um,
Star.
Cat was with me and I couldn't.
There was a unique class that I didn't recognize. It
Right.
seemed to use some form of sniper rifle.
Okay.
Can you describe it to me?
I'm good to talk at right now.
Well,
But not
most of the
talk
times
to.
when I got up close to it, it didn't stay in one piece for long. I don't even know if it
Did
was
it
a
have
Titan.
like a?
You need anything?
Did
let me
it
know.
how did the optics look? Was it like a central like swivel eye kind of thing with like multiple points?
You're a swivel eye.
Do you know what? No, you.
I don't
even mean?
I don't even know what that
Was
means.
it one of the older style pilots,
It
or
may have
was
been
it?
one of their older ones. I'm not
Fucking
entirely
pilot.
sure. Again,
Hello?
most of the time when I
Hi.
got up close and personal with these things, they didn't really
Didn't last
stay in
long.
one piece for
Anyway,
long. I wasn't
sorry.
really there to do.
Everything's a little bit drag left,
I
drag
wasn't
right,
really there
drag
to
up,
do
drag
an
down.
up close
The
study
reason
on
I
every
said
single thing you
Fine.
fought there.
I've encountered only the
It's just a
Ronin
bee.
class ones previously.
And to meet. I can only assume from the humdrum and the talks.
While we were
A
out
lot
there.
has happened today.
They did
Well,
have
Norse-
high
yeah.
class units with
Certainly been a day.
swords.
Wait,
But
Zuki,
they
I
definitely
don't mean
weren't
any
Titans.
offense, but do you need anything?
so
When it rains, it pours.
just over here.
Someone close to you
Could
passed.
you tell if it was an Atlas
Over.
class, maybe? Because I'm thinking you'd be able to tell if
Someone
it was
close
an
to
ogre
this place,
class.
at least. It's the only way I can think.
I
You
think
get free drinks.
I don't. I'm not the most
Wait,
well
was
versed
it
with your classifications
Bigger or
of mechs.
smaller than a
Friend of
Legion?
affiliation.
The Legion ones.
Hi, yes, hello,
Smaller.
I'm muted again.
The legions were
so
the
it's
biggest
not an
titans they were
Atlas.
fielding.
Somewhere.
Okay.
North Star
They had bigger
Strider.
mechanized units, but I couldn't recognize their patterns.
Was there a battery port on top of it?
Battery port.
They're generally just behind the cockpit, so if the main like frontal's here, it's generally back here. Wait, did it have a stack just on top, like a small one? It looked like a hatch?
I'm not I'm not entirely sure.
That's fine.
It was hard to
I'm
keep track.
just getting as much information as I can out of that kind of thing.
Well, you know what? I know you lot are no fans of LF, so you know what I can do.
Yeah.
Here, do you have a what are they called? Those little like SD chips.
I do.
Pass me one.
I do personally. I keep them on top of my jump kit.
Kind of a weird thing to just have like a handful of on your person at all times, but I won't judge.
I keep 2. They're for data knife.
Battery removal on the Titans
extraction.
from LF are a bitch and a half.
Stand by.
I don't know what specifically they do different with theirs.
But it's good to know they have a North Star
Authorization
as well.
Kronos.
Oh, the pink bitch?
Accessing
should be a
files
Strider
Project
class.
Colossus.
No, that was the fucking North Star that
Subsection
Yeah.
Titans.
about.
I didn't know they had anything outside of Ronin till now, so...
They had all 4. 5. No monarchs.
I'm reviewing the footage right now from Field Test 1. They seem to be Atlas class Titans from your description of them. But here. Authorization code 2332. Move files to SD card. Kronos authorizes. Perfect.
Is this footage from the fight?
Yep, I'm just basically handing them my stream.
So pretty much what you'd see from at least the Titan that you recognize is the Ronin, North Star, Atlas, and Legion. But they are not only behaving differently, have different equipment and different ways of fighting.
Armor seems to be thicker in different places, and mechanics seem to be working differently from what you're used to.
At most, their looks are the same.
I don't think you.
That's about an hour and 30 minutes worth of field test operations.
How's it going? My name's Kevin.
And one very peculiar thing, none of them have batteries.
I'm the secretary. Hello, it's me.
Did you get anything specific off that pink motherfucker?
Information.
I would recommend you don't reproduce that in any way.
Someone save me this.
It's fine. Stays on
once
closed
you get what-
systems.
There we go.
There you go.
What's that say?
Oh yeah. Hey, read it.
Make sure it's
I'm not very
treated
good at reading,
discreetly.
but-
Head of security, special little guy.
Exactly.
It's good to know.
That's fucking awesome. That's fucking sick. That's awesome.
I don't know why she refers to me as a special
Especially
little guy,
because
but
I
I'm just her
occasionally
special
run
little guy. See, I helped her out on a mission a while ago,
industrial
and she was like,
against
you need a new job. You need, and I was getting paid like $1.50 an hour.
so-
Then it went down to
Oh,
$1.25.
it was definitely one hell of an op. That's for certain.
Um,
Around something like
so
that
I
since.
helped her out. I found some books. I found some books in a
I
library.
will say though,
Here,
I'm
you
still
need this to help you get
like
to the subway.
my head is
And she was
still
like, "Do you want a
throbbing a
job?" And I
bit.
said,
I'm still fucking
she
giddy
had
from all of it. Like that Jaeger was in production for years on and off. Like that project got cancelled 3 times.
in like an old library. And then
She was originally built for something that the company was getting involved with like 3 years ago.
I can do that.
But that conflict fizzled out, so she basically got put into cold storage for a while. Then another conflict got close up, thought we were going to use her for, never went through. Came back another time for an assistance with some Final Destination type shit. But it wasn't until this
Barkeep, I'm gonna be back
finally
later. I'm gonna go
finally
try and
finished the
leave
program.
some of
It
this
was
off in the Mac.
Here's a question.
Fantastic.
How
And
did
she
the
worked like a
tax bracket
dream.
not get to them first?
Like,
That's so fucking illegal.
Now, she was originally supposed to be 80 meters tall, you know, an actual like Jaeger type thing. But we sized her down to 30. Exactly. So we sized her down to 30 meters, which, to be fair, is the reason why I was able to pilot her alone.
Ranger, we were talking to the secretary, and apparently in his previous job he was getting paid like 75 cents an hour, and we're just like, that's fucking theft.
It was really fun to get to use her finally.
See, I'm building my own Titan at the moment. I have a team working with me. I can't say what one yet, but I've been at it for about 5.5 months. Nothing quite as big as your one, but
up from the thing previously, right? Shit.
I mean, hell,
I think
it's
part of his
like,
wage
the
was
entire
the fact that he was
project
living in a
has
private
has
apartment
basically
complex, so they were, like,
drenched
covering
in
his
blacking.
rent, and then he made like
Hell,
an extra
even my files in the company are basically nothing but a black paper at this rate due to my involvement in the project.
Okay, so here's the good news. I promise I'm
Well,
really
hey,
good at
when
making a cappuccino.
you spend the
Bad
last
news is
3
that the place
years
that I
of your
left my
life
coffee maker,
specifically
the
training to
door's
operate
closed,
one
and
piece
I
of
can't
machinery,
really
they do their best to take care of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who has the keys to the Sweet Bloom?
I don't know, not me though.
That would be the owner and proprietor of the Sweet Bloom.
Special. Oh yeah, that is.
Who is not
Special little
here.
guy. She calls me her special little guy. I take care of everything for her.
But yeah, eventually I'll have my own, and I look forward to fielding that one.
25 cents an hour to
Nothing quite as magnificent as a 30-meter tall one, but it'll get the job done.
I was down to like 25 cents before I left.
Size ain't everything. I mean, hell, we proved that. I mean, hell, I won't even sugarcoat it. Half the time, I was just taking cover behind buildings because the Jaeger is built around hand-to-hand combat. Like, yeah, it has some other systems that helps it engage in longer distances, but she's an up-close and personal fighter. So when you have all these titans running around in circles, ducking and dodging and weaving, I was like, you ever know that one question is like, would you want to fight 100 toddlers? That's what it felt like.
I used to be like 210 pounds.
Understandable.
But I'll tell
I
you
know,
what,
I'm just
nothing
saying,
felt
I
better
don't
than
think Ollie's here,
stomping
but
a
he'll be at the
tank in
Atlantis.
work. That was great.
More than likely, at least.
I haven't measured myself recently, but I
Especially after spending as long as you have making your one, so it's understandable.
Top of your head.
Well, I hope your funding is more consistent than mine.
Luckily, my funding, my budget is
with a rage in my head wanting to kill someone.
So, and I don't think I see this company going under anytime soon. So, it's looking at least good for me that side.
Hey, your belt's undone, mate.
It's a fashion statement.
I don't know.
Not in the mood to constantly have it.
So he's like 5.
Soda, please. I don't care what flavor.
Whatever that fucking bullshit is.
I can delete people's memories systematically.
That is short.
I'm
not exactly a big guy.
I love my boss saying they can delete people's memories systematically right behind me.
What does that even mean?
I don't know, and I'm not here to find out.
Not have effect on you.
That's all you gotta be.
So it says that if I do really, really good,
This is like a human brain.
Alright. Okay.
Well, I can no longer feel my brain.
I used to.
Enough drinking for me.
Tell me, what part of these facilities are?
Whatever you can do.
Somebody their melatonin. I'll be right back.
Okay, bye. Tell him I said goodnight.
Well, we have just as innocent as a fucking daisy. Armory and medical bay as well as the sweet bloom unless it's open.
No,
Okay. I mean, listen, when it comes to stealing guns, right?
Calling God bees.
Wow,
that's loud. My ears hurt.
Nothing at the moment.
Thank you.
Moving now.
Blessed be.
Moving on.
I don't drink.
We have the non-sound making one.
We have non-alcoholics.
It's in my other hand.
I'm pretty sure
It is
that's
a knife. It is a knife.
There's a
Supposed to
knife.
turn those in at the front desk.
You can stab.
Trust me. These things are great. Then again, you can probably get a P2016. It's probably nice and solid. It's a semi-auto, chambered in a similar round. Distance engagement's probably gonna be a little longer simply because of semi-auto, if anything, but it's pretty good. Solid piece. Or if you're looking for a heavy revolver type, I can get you a wingman. That one's definitely got a longer engagement distance, but I will definitely tell you, you need a couple different things to make that work, including a scope. Trust me, that thing fires far. So for a side piece, if you're not trying to be quiet, I definitely will recommend this just out of pure volume of firepower, right? You can, I don't know what the fuck you're dealing with, but it's probably spooky and scary. And I'm just saying, one large caliber versus dozens of medium-sized calibers are probably going to be,
You
see what I mean?
I would agree normally. However, unfortunately, the people I go on little expeditions with like to get excitable and run out in front of me, and I'd rather not put a hole from the back to the front. I'd like to give them a chance to correct.
Right. Well, if you're looking for something to take down bigger targets, the wingman's your guy. Other than that, a P2016 is a solid choice. Here's a sidearm. Now, for medium to long range engagements, long range not so much, medium it's perfect at. A longbow with a nice solid silencer on it is going to be probably your best friend. Get a small sight on it, and you could probably hit something from way far with it. Round's pretty nice and beefy too. Comparable to something like, what else can I compare this to? Not much. It's a solid round. It's a very good hunting round, we'll say like that. Not for animals, for unwieldy motherfuckers who are looking to fuck around. That's why I recommend longbow.
Either of you two see somebody in like a brown coat, like kind of non-humanoid? I am supposed to give them their melatonin. I don't know how this started.
Brown coat, no, I haven't. No.
I saw someone
together.
I saw someone humanoid when he walked in.
Shut up, femboy.
Damn.
Oh my god, 2 weeks. 3 weeks.
I was about to ask the same thing.
2 weeks. Ain't that bad.
Yeah.
Why am I the
That's
shortest
about,
one
like,
here? Oh,
a
I'm not the
sick
shortest
leave.
one here. They're here. Okay, cool. Perfect.
It's about a sick leave, but normally they pay you for this one.
Well,
I don't know.
Oh shit.
That's Kevin.
I get paid.
I'm Kevin.
He's
Hi,
Kevin.
Kevin. I'm Artemis.
True.
Hi, Artemis.
You're not hired.
I'm still Kevin.
I would hope that would have changed in the
Congratulations.
last 2 seconds.
Yes.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin.
Do you have a second? Do you have a last name? A second name, if you will.
Oh, my badge says Kevin the Secretary, I think. I think that's my last name.
Your
No,
last
that's
name is
disregarding your
secretary.
job title. That's disregarding your job
okay,
title.
okay.
What
Do you have
oh,
a birth name?
your surname.
By the way,
Surname.
Surname.
I'm Kevin.
Afro.
We're gonna need to make you up a last name. I did this way back when.
Hold on.
What's the last name
before we
for?
do that, I feel like I need to get. Okay, Kev, listen.
Yeah.
Surname.
Oh, Kevin? No,
You know what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about? How your name is like. Like, let's talk about another Kevin real quick, right? Kevin. Sure. James.
Wetsworth.
Oh,
Okay.
Wetsworth also works in this instance, but Kevin, you have your first name, right? First name.
Yeah.
Where's the second?
See, personally, last name's kind of mid. You need a long ass title.
See, I just
Well, he's
Mine's just the secretary.
Okay.
Okay, fuck you.
I don't know where people get this whole
Is the
second name idea thing, but I've only ever just been called
secretary
Kevin.
Like a long title? Is that?
I think this one requires
Vanquisher of paper.
certain functions replaced.
Yeah.
it takes us to bleed out.
I need what replaced?
Tell me, do you know what a servitor is?
No, I have no idea.
You would make a good
He's
one.
going to.
Really? You think so?
Yes,
He's
would.
going to.
Brain recoverable.
Kevin,
Yeah.
don't do that.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Don't
I'm
do
not
that.
going to turn some random person into a servitor. I'm not a barbarian.
Will a servitor make me better at my job at organizing things?
Yes, it would actually. Alongside taking away your free
I'm
will.
gonna send her a message.
This guy's insane. Okay,
This might be, listen, okay? I don't want to make the assumption, but this might be your first willing servitor.
I have not made that many because I find them a bit barbaric.
I'm gonna be rude when I say this.
Fair enough.
Do you guys think he had like brain damage? Is that what's going on?
Yes.
It could be simple as that.
He doesn't have a last name, so does he like know his parents? Does he know what parents are?
I mean, he asked what a bed is, right? How do you explain that to somebody?
That's good.
We
It's a genuine
pad where you go to sleep.
Right,
Why
but
would
what
you do that,
context?
though? There's like the floor.
Is that the only context you can bring?
I guess.
I don't know. I'm just more concerned on the factoid that this guy feels like he is not human.
Yeah, I'm doing a great job.
Imitation human, if you will. Like imitation seafood.
Exactly.
Is he?
Lights are off on the inside, but people still home.
No.
Did you pass?
Did someone say lobotomize?
Please don't turn Kevin into a servitor.
I didn't say I would. He just said he wanted it.
Yeah, he said he did it.
Yeah. What's a parent?
Okay, yeah, he's not human.
Are you
Would actually make him
sure?
better at paperwork.
I think it would make him better.
Purpose.
How do you have nothing?
His entire purpose was
You don't
set
have
to
that.
filling out paperwork.
Yeah, you got paid minimum wage, more than minimum wage, and still work there for a little bit. I know. This guy is a spectral enigma to the human anatomy.
Singular penny. Hi. I'm Kevin.
Head of security, special little
I
guy.
mean, ADHD is common.
That's me. I'm Kevin.
It's Kevin, yeah.
I hope
Yes.
that's a full medical checkout.
I don't see the problem. It's Kevin. It's Kevin.
Ah. My name tag hit me.
It's divine intervention.
Okay.
That happens every now and then.
Yeah. What's up?
Do you want me to
give you
a
surname?
You want to give me a? You know, I don't see the need for it. I kind of.
Not to mention, you're the one with the surgical drill. You're the one who do the lobotomies, not me.
That's true.
Yeah,
You guys
I
have
am
lobotomy.
genuine lobotomizer.
Do y'all have ice cream here?
Cranially lobotomized.
What kind of benefits?
It's
I gotta
fine.
ask Solix first.
I've been lobotomized.
He really
Really likes this solar system.
Fey bullshit. I don't know what Fey is.
I
I know what bullshit
mean,
is. I don't know what Fey is.
he was paid like 25
Kevin,
cents before this. And I think has a
Do you know what a lobotomy is?
But he
No! What's a
You
lobotomy?
want one. Makes you
Yes, absolutely.
Kevin, where's the location of your heart?
See if we have.
I think right here.
No,
That's
no,
your
no,
penis.
no, 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 no.
Oh.
Kevin, no.
Where are your lungs at? Where are your lungs?
I breathe. I think so. Like when I do the thing, you know, like how you keep doing it, but it's like subconscious and whatever. I kind of do it like in here. So I'm assuming whatever you just said. I know lungs are like the breathing thing, so I think I have them here. I think that's where I have them at.
You know, closer than heart. It's like down here next to where the heart is.
You know,
Exactly.
that's actually not that bad a bit of deduction.
Are in here. They're in your chest.
No, it's better. He's doing better. He's getting there.
Because that's how they are. Hold on. Sam's gonna pull out her phone, pull up just like a normal anatomical diagram. This is what people look like inside.
Oh my god, a skeleton! Terrifying.
Do I need to bomb
You don't
somebody?
believe me?
Yeah, you got those.
No one looks like that. No one looks like that. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Hold on.
We're gonna
Sam
make.
pulls up an image of a literally flayed corpse.
Oh, I've seen those before. Oh, that's what that is. Oh.
Why do you have just casual images of... You know what? So do I. You know.
That hurts.
It's
That
sunk in
hurts
for
to
him.
look at.
He's getting it.
Yeah, maybe we're gonna stop looking at that.
Okay. I still want a
Makes sense.
lobotomy though. That sounds fun. Where do we do those at?
Don't get a lobotomy!
We love those types of
Okay.
Oh my god.
Can I borrow your med bay?
Bye. Miss Overseer, lady, thingy, person. Overseer.
Ask Overseer.
Ma'am.
I don't have the permission to grant that.
Okay, I gotta ask her first because she's like the owner of the place, and she's like the second best thing to Solix. Can I get a lobotomy? Why not? Oh, she says no. Sorry.
Yeah.
There's like a lot
Although, to be completely fair, I don't feel like there's much to alter in there if you did get a lobotomy.
I have, I think if I make them smarter, I have met many a man. I've even in the depths of my home, I have met no one more not there than this man.
Listen, if he's gonna get a lobotomy, he's gonna get a lobotomy of Claire's like the rest of us.
I think we should do this together. It should be our way of meeting each other truly in a proper way. From brother to sister.
I'm not giving Kevin a lobotomy.
No, in all honesty, I don't want to give a man a lobotomy either. I'd much rather figure out what the fuck is wrong with his head.
Okay, have a good day.
I think he's just Kevin. I don't actually think there's a description for what's wrong with him. I think he's just Kevin.
Then we must analyze him and diagnose his condition of Kevin.
Kevin.
That's a great point. He's just Kevin. He's afflicted with Kevin.
Can I summon my other fish?
No!
In a few minutes, the intermediary needs to swap out with me and do something. I don't know, he's been very vague.
Oh, the purple?
Yeah.
I can't kiss that one. I feel like if I try and kiss that one, he'd probably just kill me.
Probably. He's not a fun
I
guy.
had a good time.
Would.
Robin here actually helped me with my mech.
Fair. Fair, I guess.
I took out 0 liability of their heavy class. Howdy, handsome.
Continue on.
Howdy.
Plus, I call credit.
I've been standing here waiting for a handshake and an introduction for 5 minutes now.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Oh, right.
Which one was the Forge Master? I don't know.
Other hand, other hand.
Big one with the hammer. Really big
I'm Hog, head of engineering.
You know the one I had to...
I am Magus Klaus Orlok, Magus Biologist of Mars.
From what I hear, the lady one was
Hello,
also
I'm
pretty dangerous.
Klaus Orlok, yes,
feel
yes,
like
call me Klaus.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, the one with like the.
one that was harassing us
Yes.
all the time, right?
Nah, the big
Oh.
one. I think she was
Megan?
big.
You still have a very
Nice
revealing
to formally
uniform.
meet you.
A lady.
Of course I do. Overseer.
Apparently, there's a big lady.
Well, if there was a big
What is your
if there was a
title?
set of tits out there for me to whack, I would have
Uh,
seen
Mega
it.
Cybernetic.
She was all hips, I think. She was all.
Cybernetica, Magos, whose authority?
All I know is if that it was bigger than any of you lot, I cut it down with fucking ease.
Who elevated you to
I
Magos?
drunk in my own shit. Nah,
Machinery.
they kicked my ass out there.
Specifically machinery.
It looks like you got a bit.
No, I am asking who made you a Magos.
The entire armor layer was pretty much
That's a good question.
stripped clean off of the
That's
edges.
a really
Right.
good question.
Like, let's not even talk about the
Yeah.
power supply.
Did you
Would've been
just
I'd say so long as you
decide
got
one day you
everyone
wanted
out
to
there,
be a
you do your
Magos?
damn job.
Well, here's the thing.
Nope.
It's a
Rye
fucking
is our
miracle
equivalent
I
when
was able to walk
Omnissiah
out
of
that
this
thing.
world.
The neurological strain I
I
was
might
going through at the
take my
very end
break
there, hell,
here. Then my in a
felt
second.
it
I
felt
suppose
like
the
the
infinite
suit I was
metaverse and
wearing
the
was
infinite existences, there would be multiple Omnissiahs.
No more
Yes,
bartender
makes
for a minute.
sense.
People can live with that.
Guess you want to do some.
May I see your
We got the
engineering
vote out.
area
Everyone who
so I can
wants
touch
to
your...
had his hand in that.
What was the name of your deity?
So it means
Raya.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to
Raya.
pot and have fun.
Forgive me, for I may not see eye to eye with those worshipping a similar religion to mine.
I feel like
There
you
may
might
be
forget
differences.
if it started or not.
This
I may
way?
choose
Yeah,
to
this
continue
way.
worship my own Omnissiah.
Yeah, no.
That
Yeah.
I don't
Let's make
particularly
him
need
Medman.
it.
Thanks for my gun back.
Oh,
I cannot ethically
Devin is here, waiting for
Kevin,
us.
let's go
Kevin,
back
you're
down.
not getting a
touching it,
fucking
which is really
lobotomy.
nice when you
Jesus
No, we are not.
Christ.
We weren't checking if he had one. We gave him a scan so he could see what he looked like on the inside.
We were basically checking if he had a brain.
We were checking if his skull was hollow, and turns out it's not.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Turns out
Alright.
he's just weird.
It's just Kevin, right?
is done. A lot of the times when you want to get involved here, we keep a lot of weaponry and items in here of some most.
No, I don't like that they're following us.
It's okay.
So down the halls, you
I
would
don't
see
know about the other
Titan
guy, but if
upon
they're
Titan
remaining
upon
there,
Titan,
then
wires strewn from the ceiling, pipes, everything. It is very densely packed with electronics.
Up there we have the big mission ops, which is what we do to oversee missions and stuff, and what are vitals on the people that
They are strong here.
and then we keep a lot of our weapons and stuff there for said missions, but
Their presence is strong here. It feels almost like a home.
I have a personal assistant that spends a lot of time in my own servitor skull. She assists me with this. She's a connection to machine spirits.
Do not have any of my equipment. I lost it upon transit to this dimension. I have managed to make do for now, but I have found no place to truly settle down just yet. Just wandering, studying, learning about currency, culture, or the like. I am happy that this place has found more peace than my own home, and more understanding. I always theorized that if once the form, the body, was elevated to the point where resources were less necessary, peace amongst the stars, at least for humanity, may be found, and for the Xenos too, if they put their differences aside.
Granted, Lothric still has plenty of its own battles and moments of
This place is better. Did not say perfect.
no place is perfect.
Correct. And there are parts of home that I still miss. Everything, well, running better, acting better, kinda, is less This is the awe, you know. This Titan Bay is impressive, but if you are truly a child of the Omnissiah, you know what machinery comes to mind when I hear the word Titans.
I do. Unfortunately, we don't quite have anything of that stature. I wish we did. But
Your machinery is still grand, and I can still feel the will of the Omnissiah flowing through each valve, pump, and cog. That I'm happy with. Oh. This might ease your mind. Not one of those types of people. I'm not going to shoot someone because they're different. I'm going to understand them first. Maybe even on a deeper level than just personally. Well, biologically as well. I'm a macrobiologist after all, and a xenobiologist was my specialty. Especially while I was working with an Inquisitor. One by the name of Greymane. He's still around. He's around here as well. Spends time with a Cascaden by the name of Joe Goldenforged.
Goldenforged, that sounds very familiar.
Acadian woman.
Probably.
Cybernetic right arm.
I believe I've seen her in the past. In passing, anyway. Likely
Yes.
not for extended periods.
Cybernetic right arm. You know, the reason I came here was very interesting, because everyone else believed I was crazy, but members of the Skitari, the military force, the Mechanicus, has disappeared on random occasions with no trace, even more so than there would be no warp signatures, so no magic of the Immaterium was evolved. Nothing like that, no teleportation technology, nothing. They just... And I theorized that they had simply slipped through some sort of dimensional rift and gotten scattered, entering a potential different dimension, different verse. Turns out it was this multiverse that we find ourselves in. And I managed to get here through conducting a machinery to do an investigation, which I will then take back to Mars, if I can find a way back, and show that I am not in fact crazy. So tell me, I came here looking for a vanguard by the name of, let's see, it was Squadron 14. He has a bunch of codes. I have them all stored in my head. But that's probably not no one's going to be remembering squad number, and heck, I've forgotten the term for a group of Skitari. Battalion number, basically. But he might have talked about his birth name and gone by that, which I am aware was called Reese.
And he was...
a Skitari vanguard. A rather well-decorated one at that.
I did have a store back in Redstone City before the city fell.
Do not know this place.
That's dust now. But I believe I met him a very, very long time ago, back when I was before I came to Lothric full time.
Then you, Overseer, are my missing link. And that is all I need. I'm done with my investigation. Now I don't know what to do.
So you're just here?
I suppose I don't have a way to get back home, so... Yes, I think I am just here until I figure out a way to get back home. Then again... His influence is strong here. And hers too. I feel them both.
And for a DM note, you would indeed feel presence. Very strong presence. You may even see fragments of code flickering in the air around you. Purple code, ones, zeros.
Praise be to the blessed machine. Then perhaps I can focus on making myself useful and going off money and currency. I'm not offering myself for a job, but I am offering myself for a job.
Do you even have a place to stay right now?
I do, in fact. Places I've purchased a place. People look at me odd all the time because I am a tech priest. You don't see many of those around. The only one I've been made aware of, other than you, is one by the name of Bishop. And I think he's tried to avoid me, because I have not heard a lick of him since the first I've heard of him. Or, Dunfleet, he has passed away.
I have seen Bishop once. We didn't speak, but I saw him. I can give you some paperwork for you to fill out for a job in engineering. Granted, that means you'll have to take an interview with my husband. I'm not actually the head of any.
Is he a reasonable man?
He's the fish man you saw.
I'm sure that I can only assume, unless you fancy sitting in the lap of someone who is not your husband.
Oh, he and I are very much together. Same date of bed. Feel free to take that with you. Fill it out when you get a chance to.
Thankfully, I've managed to jury-rig a way for my systems to communicate with these. The usual systems that flow off this internet and stuff rather than Noosphere.
That one, just feel free to fill out in your spare time and get it back to us when you're ready. Cough, cough, fill out a ticket.
I know.
But yeah. I can talk to him about getting an interview set up for you, because honestly, value your skills.
This might be a bit thing, but I might be best in both medical and engineering. I'm a microbiologist.
That's true, you are.
So, my specialty is xenobiology.
Secondary.
My specialty is xenobiology. Oh, yes, of course. I'll do that. My specialty is in xenobiology, and also with, well, I've stepped into a bit of cybernetica. Where machine meets flesh. The idea that, through combining ourselves through combining and mixing and creating grand versions of ourselves, we become the greatest machine. A living body.
It's truth.
Is it not true that the machinery we make has proceeded to grow closer and closer to that of what? Flesh and blood, right, but replaced with hydraulics and steel. If one could elevate
my technology to integrate best with body so that it could be as symbiotic as possible.
One were to elevate
cybernetics will always.
Yes, this is the point of Legio Cybernetica, a biologist. We attempt to elevate man itself to greater heights, to the point where one replacing one with the flesh of steel is not necessary, because we can just simply make the flesh perfect. Long as a chance of me is up past, I'm 137 now, coming 38 at some point. But
forgetting how young I am despite the amount of things that I do.
How young are you, Magos?
21.
That proves you're definitely not from my home. To be a Magos at that age is unheard of.
I'm from a place called Night City. We grow up quick.
I'm from a similar place where you have to grow up quick. I will not tell many. But Orlok is not my last name. I had none. I was an orphan. I was adopted into a...
Hello, Overseer.
Last time you're going to have an interview in the next couple of days.
I was gonna interview this one right now because the fish told him to come and find me, so...
This one just needs to finish filling out paperwork and then it'll be fine, so.
Damn, medical's popping.
Alright.
Let's go.
Pleasure to meet
Yeah,
you.
medical and engineering, even better.
Oh, am I getting a new friend downstairs? Let's fucking go.
You're getting a new friend downstairs.
I guess I fall
Caesar
into that
likes to
puddle
beat poop
too.
at you. Fair warning. He speaks only binary.
Bye.
I'll go sit right here because there's not really any, like, sit area in the fucking medical area, so...
Cold. I think so too.
Everyone kind of has their own different kind of aura in a way.
My dog.
What's my aura like?
Twink.
You radiate lost puppy energy.
You'll find out.
You radiate lost puppy.
Excuse me, sir, scary hooded man thing that wanted to give me a lobotomy. What's a twink?
19 or 20. You shall not charge interest on loan to your brother. Interest
Stop
on
it.
money. Interest on
Can someone
food.
please find Caden?
Interest on anything
Any
else
one
that
of you
you
right? Can you find Caden?
I'm being held on to.
Can you please find
Who do I need to go find? Here, I'm gonna leave it with the Marvin. I'll pass that over to you. Let me get the crits.
It would be so easy to improve him by giving him a lobotomy and turning him into a surgical.
He's got a great point. He's got a point.
All we need to sacrifice is his free will, but I don't think he has much of that anyway.
You underestimated. Where did you find this catfish?
I wanted to see how you would handle the malicious spice you find.
Which one?
Where were you found?
That fella there.
I was in a really public place, like underneath the subway sort of situation. I used to organize books in the library for like a really old guy. He paid me like 25 cents an hour. That was like right before I left though.
Got allergies just like water.
To magic?
You know, I actually do.
Oh shit, my bad, dude.
No, you're good. You're good. Don't want.
I'm trying to get on past that. I'm in big armor.
Today's Saturday. You're good, man. You're good.
Okay.
Like, how did you?
You wanna go on another one?
See, I blame myself up to be.
When was the last time I ate?
Don't be like that.
I'm sending the spring
Like
coat.
4 days ago.
Got arm replacements and they both deal with.
I can say this person is strong. He's experienced exsanguination and lives.
Taking things that don't really belong to me.
You also going to get me killed. You know what it's going to do to me. It's going to turn my insides out. Just because you can handle it doesn't mean I can.
Shadrack's gonna respond to fucking casting ground, baby.
How about a small tip?
Calm yourself. I'm pretty sure I'm both my rooms. Stop. I don't think I want to try.
What was that? Good evening. Good evening. Blessed be unto those who worship the great machine.
I see.
Kill myself.
I'm not a tech princess. I just
You are correct.
with like technology.
I am a Magos. I am a servant of the Omnissiah. Hello again.
No, hey.
I would ask that more to you. Last time I saw you, you were nearly dead. But that was 2 months ago, sir.
Yeah, I'm just...
Good news for you.
Hi!
Okay. Yeah, it's the thing that I do when I do
I am reading accelerated heart rate.
Alright.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, nothing to worry about.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Am I floating slightly?
Little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Need to go take a drink?
Is that to you like sightseeing?
Hello? Oh my god.
It's been a while since I've seen one.
I
frequent here, so it's a high chance you'll continue.
Take a break. Understandable. I just had this place from a friend of mine.
Understandable. It's pretty popular these days.
Struggling that bad.
Well, you know me.
He won't drink the nice drink I had before.
You're going to get me killed, woman.
Thing, Irish bourbon, scotch.
You know
What's your
that.
poison?
Choices.
Oh.
The word choices are allowed.
First there's choice.
Ours run by an alcoholic.
Alright.
Tell me the differences between the three.
Would you like any spice? Anything?
Okay, so Irish whiskey tends to be very delicate, very pretty. The flavors tend to be very subtle and nuanced. It's good. It's like the wine of whiskey, if you want to be so pedantic.
Dinner the other night.
Bourbon is very strong, very smoky, got a lot of corn flavor. So it's very sweet. And scotch is usually very smoky and very strong. In different ways from bourbon. Bourbon's got a lot of like corn sweetness, whereas scotch is all like smoked, especially for getting Islay. But like a lot of like smoked peat moss and stuff like that. So it's like, wood versus corn.
Yeah, look at me. I'm not saying
I always get myself in these predicaments. Why is it always?
I thought he was gonna be really into appy juice.
Excuse me, sir. Behind the counter, I was told that you can get me a free drink.
Yeah, right.
It's the first time at the
Yes, I can.
Also, and it's ma'am.
Yeah, I was.
I'm sorry. On him today, apparently.
So you're one of the few ESC.
I cannot wait for the day I grow it.
Seems to actually enjoy his job.
That's how do you do that?
That's kind of reasonable. I get it. Very carefully.
Take the whiskey. No,
There's a lot of science
Very
and
careful.
magic behind it. I'm a dragon.
Jack Daniels.
What's a dragon?
Jack Daniels? You sure?
They shoot fire.
I don't have the time or the crowns to explain that to you.
Got it. Can I get my orange juice?
It's the simplest way I can.
Transitional setting.
Yeah, it's right there in front of you.
Oh, that's how you.
Oh, this is mine.
Yeah, I did put
Servitor?
vodka in it. I hope that's
Are you trying to
okay.
make him into whatever?
I'm not supposed to have.
No, that's how you grow
vodka.
it. It's a transitional
I'm not supposed to have
surgery.
alcohol. Vodka's
Oh,
alcohol.
I thought you said servitor. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
How's the girl?
Okay.
I know I do as well.
It's part of the medic, the green hair cat lady's orders. She said I'm not supposed to have alcohol after.
I ain't gonna fuck with that.
That's
I ain't
okay.
gonna fuck with that.
Okay. I also need food apparently.
That was in low.
I haven't eaten like 4 days.
What I can do?
Oh my god, what is wrong with you?
That was here.
Not enough.
Yeah.
Maybe secretary life. Now I've been one.
What kind of food do you guys have? What can I get from you?
I am sure this is just
See that device right on the counter right there?
You doing that? Yeah.
Something I can
Sorry,
make.
I'm becoming a little bit one with sports at the moment.
I've heard these things called cheeseburgers. Can I have one?
Okay.
I was about to start praying to fix
I
him.
know this is an odd concept, Mr. Kevin, but you need to eat at least.
Are you trying to slap my ass?
That's impressive.
I cannot pronounce that.
Why is that got fucking paid?
Yeah,
Captain A.
Technically, I'm her employee.
You can just call me Sam. It's fine.
Yeah. I am Seven.
Praying shit actually work?
Yes.
I don't know, try it out.
Different organization that I'm a part of.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of sorry. Sorry, that sounded a little offensive. I'm just, that's my boss, and I'm a very techie, programming guy. So, but I haven't really prayed for it. I just,
Maybe you should try some incense, some holy smells, and praying to your machinery before utilizing it. Next time you might find machine spirits more appeased and the vice more quiet.
They got a tail.
Uh.
A fish tail.
Are the prayers online? Can I just look them up?
What is it? Who?
Presumably. Maybe. I have no idea what the internet's really... I haven't tried actually checking if the prayers are online.
I mean, I assume so. I mean, Overseer does them. I'm sure she has something like that, at least on her side, right?
Oh, shit, yeah, they
At least
are.
a self-hosted one, right? Yeah. Solid, man. Alright, got the link. Cool. Alright.
Kevin.
I'll try it. I'm just kind of a skeptic. You know what I mean? No offense.
No. He's not eaten in 4 days.
To be fair, this is the one thing that I'm finding the strangest to get used to. Not the weird differences in everyone. It's the fact that not everyone's religious.
Yeah.
Because where I am from,
personally,
crazy.
I am just not like the technology, personally.
And am I not? I still worship.
Where are you chewing?
Overseer, are you chewing chocolate?
Hey man, I'll try it. I'll see what happens. I just always been kind of curious, considering my boss does it, and well, I've seen her do some crazy shit, both software and hardware side.
One might find you one can perform miracles with machinery. Only on the side is
So,
I want to...
Amen? You guys say amen?
Hell yeah. Yes, amen.
Amen.
It's not really a term that my religion utilizes, but yes.
Huh.
I suppose I would end a mantra or a lesson by praise be unto the Messiah. Or praise be. Or praise be unto the blessed mission. Praise be is generally the words.
Praise be, and then, referring to him or just ending it there. Okay, that makes sense. Huh. Hey, who knows?
Him, her, them, they are a grand machine. It's a spirit in all
It's the
devices.
spirit. You know?
Do we have any more cheese?
They on the side.
Am I getting it?
The
There you
machine.
go. There you go.
Oh yeah. I only just
And
recently
then bars
learned
right
that I
there
can
if you're
actually
thirsty. I know staring is a lot of work.
But you served me drinks before, Kevin. Let me bring this to the okay.
But you're gonna take like...
Hey, what's up, Chuckles? What y'all doing?
Keep it all like, one thing.
Hey,
Mono,
what's
up, man?
You're gonna...
Hey, what's good, cuz?
We're bringing this burger over.
Cool, alright.
I do that for
So Kevin already has his burger.
Yes.
I got that one for me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad. I thought it was for Kevin.
the whole burger, not the plate. Don't eat
Are you loony in the brain? I don't know.
Don't
We
eat the
just
plate. That's bad for you.
Eating a burger with no honey mustard.
No, it's just in my ear.
Don't worry about it. It's just staying up there. I can't help it. You just make me want to make things flow. Anyway, that's besides the point. But yes.
Hey man, can I get a modelo?
Modelo? Yes, sir. Would you like the little lime in there?
I've made people eat those kinds of plates before.
Yes, sir.
And it's not because they were hungry.
Hey man, what you trying to do with it?
I was work related.
Hey man, question. I was out in the parking lot, right?
Should we go on a bit longer? Should we roleplay a bit more bookies? Should we end it there? No, let's end it there. Good night, Rich.